A couple of weeks ago, I gave you what I thought the Phillies lineup should be for the 2025 season. And while it's not official just yet, it seems like Rob Thompson has a plan in place for what's going to happen on opening day. Now, Rob Thompson and I seem to disagree on what the lineup should be, at least for the beginning of the season. But you've heard what I had to say. I thought it would be fun for you to get to hear what the rest of PHLY had to say. So I asked some of the PHLY talent staff in 60 seconds or less, what would your lineup for opening day be for the 2025 season? Here's what we came up with.
Here's my lineup. All right, I need to switch things up. I need to see something different in October. So I'm going Turner. I got to see Trea get back to what he was. I want Turner leading off. It's not like he doesn't have pop, and he could steal bags. So I want Turner lead off. Bryce number 2. All right, I'm still 2-0. I got Bohm hitting third. He's still their best pure hitter from the right side. He's got great back control. I think he's going to come back with a big year. Schwarber, clean up. I mean, enough said. He's going to drive in a slew of runs. Castellanos at 5. Kepler, who I think's got sneaky power. I'll hit him 6th. JT 7. I've broken up the righties and lefties. Then I got Stott and Marsh.
Here's my lineup for the 2025 Philadelphia Phillies. I'm starting off with DH, Kyle Schwarber. It works. I understand the other part of it where you want him a little bit further down in the lineup. Get some guys on base for him to take advantage of the home runs, get some extra runs across the plate because of his power. But I like how it works. It works. No need to change it. I'm going with Trea Turner, number 2, but I'm sticking with those 2 as my top 2. Bryce Harper, 3rd. Nick Castellanos, 4th. That's just a lefty-righty, lefty-righty. Break it up so it's not there in succession at the very top. Plus, they're your 4 best hitters. Then I'll go with, once again, looking at Alec Bohm, hoping he has a nice bounce back to where we saw an all-star level season in the very beginning. Slowed down in the second half, but I'm going with Alec Bohm there. Kepler, he's next up behind Bohm. Keep it going with JT Realmuto. Bryson Stott, bounce back year. And then, of course, Brandon Marsh to close up and round out the 9 for your lineup.
As exciting as it is to be in the ballpark and see Kyle Schwarber hit a home run to lead off the game, I am actually mixing up the Phillies lineup this year. I am leading off with Trea Turner. I am one of the last remaining biggest Trea Turner fans here in Philly in terms of the way he plays ball. I love watching him play ball, and I'm having him lead off. I'm having Bryce Harper bat second. So that means now I have to be mindful of righty-lefty, righty-lefty. I am going Alec Bohm 3rd, Kyle Schwarber 4th. Give me Nick Castellanos 5th, Bryson Stott 6th, JT Realmuto 7th. Then let's go Max Kepler 8th, Brandon Marsh 9th. So you got to be mindful of how you're stacking up the lefties. We'll see how it goes, but I think that is the lineup I would go with for the Phillies this season.
All right, the Phillies lineup in 2025, and this is what I think the lineup will be. And there's been a lot of talk about Kyle Schwarber not batting in the leadoff spot. Kyle Schwarber will be leading off and DHing for the Phillies. Trea Turner batting 2nd, Bryce Harper batting 3rd, and Alec Bohm will be the cleanup hitter batting 4th. Outside of that, it's going to be a lot of interchangeable parts. I think you're going to see Kepler batting 5th in a lot of situations against right-handed hitters, and they're going to try to go left, right, left, right. Nick Castellanos at 6, Bryson Stott batting 7th, JT Realmuto batting 8th, batting 9th, and playing center field will be Brandon Marsh. Again, when Rojas is starting and playing against certain pitchers, he's probably batting 9th. So once you get past the top 4, you're going to see a lot of interchangeable pieces or parts. I think the Phillies were looking to switch the lineup around and to change the dynamic of the lineup. I just don't know if that's what's best for this team right now.
Going Trea Turner in the leadoff spot. I think there's too much smoke not to be a little bit of fire. Get his speed on the base pass. Maybe his pitch selection gets a little better. I do think Topper makes the big move on everyone's mind. Going Kyle Schwarber 2nd. Those solo shots will look a lot better with 2 on the scoreboard rather than 1. Bryce Harper stays in the 3 hole. In the 4 hole, I think they're going to go with doubles machine Alec Bohm still. Nick Castellanos backing him up in the 5 hole. Bryson Stott is the key to this year offensively, is going to get the chance in the 6 hole. JT Realmuto becomes a great 7 hole hitter. And then in 8th, I'm torn here between, I think you go Kepler first in 8th, and then in 9th, I think you go with Brandon Marsh. So there's the lineup, 5 lefties, 4 righties, divvy it up how you want. I think that's what they go with.
This is actually the correct Phillies lineup for this year. Trea Turner leading off. He's going to be the leadoff hitter we all thought he would be when we got him. Schwarber second, because now every home run, hopefully, well, at least a third of them will have Trea on base. Harper at third, because he's a 3-hole hitter. That's what he said. Then Bohm, then Stott, then Casti, Kepler, and I'm burying JT at 8 because, I don't know, he trailed off 14 home runs last year, not a lot of power. And then old Marshy. There you have it. That is the correct batting order.
I am leading it off controversially. Bryce Harper should be leading off for this team. 285 average, second on the team, leads the team in OBP and OPS. He's the best hitter. I want to get him the most at-bats. Let's put him first. Hopefully the bottom of the order is productive, doesn't miss out on too many RBI opportunities. After that, we're going to go Turner at 2. It's kind of same idea as hitting behind Schwarber. He gets to reset the lineup if Harper drives the ball and still give you some of that running ability and everything. We're going to go Schwarber at 3. Don't want to drop him any further. He's got 300 walks and 131 home runs over the last 3 years. I still want to get him at bats. Let's go Bohm at 4. He grounds into a lot of double plays. I think this is the safest spot for him. Then we're going to go Stott, Casti to round out the middle third of the lineup. Finally, Kepler, JT, Marsh. That's what we're doing at the bottom. We have lefty, righty all throughout. We have our best hitters getting as many plate appearances as possible. What could go wrong?
So as you can see, we're split even here internally at PHLY. We won't know officially for the next couple of weeks, but I do know this. It'll be an interesting decision for Rob Thomson to make heading into the 2025 season. Drop in the comments down below what your opening day lineup would be and tell us which of the PHLY staff you are the most closely aligned with when it comes to the Phillies starting 9. We'll see what happens in Washington in 2 weeks, but until that time, it's all speculation.